it's time for... Here's Gerard Dyson. He will lead this one off today.
With a bat, center fielder, Gerard
He's
Dyson.
ready. Here's the first offering. And underway from Baltimore this afternoon as the first pitch misses for ball one. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside. Now the 2-0. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. George Springer is on deck. And that one misses as well, so it's a poor start here this afternoon as it's a 4-pitch walk to get things going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Stanton has a read on it. Makes the play, one away. So stepping in, Gary Sanchez. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Off the plate,
and he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw.
No strike.
Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch.
Ball 3.
3-0 now. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Judge will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw to first in plenty of time. Now batting, D. Gordon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way. Here's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Missed with a slider.
1-1.
Now the 1-2 home to Gordon. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Gordon is retired, and there's one away. Settling in now, Jose Altuve. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Center fielder.
Stepping in, Mike Trout. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-0 home. This is line to left. Ozuna will get there and he puts it away. So digging in now, Marcell Ozuna, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Ozuna is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Striding in, Didi Gregorius. In there, 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. Stepping in, Jonathan Scope, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. This is taken outside for ball 1. In tight, awfully tight. 2-0 now.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind at the count, 2-0.
The 3-1. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. Curveball that time, not even close.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Trout calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. And their runners at the corners now. Hit out towards second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Right fielder.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. To short. Gregorius has it. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Here's big Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, Hawk.
Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. Ozuna is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman, and he'll digging in to try it again. Gerard Dyson. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Center fielder, Gerard Dyson.
High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. 1 out. Here's George Springer.
Right fielder, George Springer.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a breaking ball stays outside. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with.
This one's hit deep out to left center field. Running hard, he's digging for second. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. On to the lawn and gone. Ready for another chance? Ryan Zimmerman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
He's been great on the mound up until this inning. And yeah, he and his guys are behind 2-0 now, but if he can seal the leak and hold these guys right here the rest of the way, this is still going to be a start he can be proud of.
Into center field, line drive base hit. Striding in once again.
Marcelo, number 23. Marcel.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This ball's grounded foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Judge is on his horse. And that's the second out of the inning. Standing in, Didi Gregorius hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Zimmerman leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 2-0.
Off the plate. Ball 2.
Outside, 3-0 now. Now the 3-0 offering. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Trout has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Into the box, Gary Sanchez.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 1-0 is in there for strike one. The 1-1 is strike two swinging. The 1-2 misses, ball two.
2-2.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone. So coming to the plate, Nolan Arenado. Here comes the first pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard to third. Seager fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are two away. Ready now. Alex Wright. Miguel Sano will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Miguel Sano.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Brad Peacock answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. First pitch on its way.
Counts 1-0.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one.
Kyle Seager.
The 1-1 home. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. There is Altuve. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Shohei Ohtani. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. And a knuckle curve missed that time, 2-1. Back up the middle. Gordon is there. And there's out number 2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Gerard Dyson. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Throw in time and the side is retired. Here's D. Gordon now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
That's a ball.
And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball one.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Sanchez goes to get it, and the throw is there to record the first out. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
27, Jose Altuve.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Digging in, Mike Trout. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Strike two as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
2 out, nobody on. Struck him out, so he makes quick work. Digging in and looking for more, George Springer. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Ball 2 now.
No strike.
Here's the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Here it comes, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2. The next 3-2. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. 1 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Gary Sanchez. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
And there are 2 away now.
The first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the 2-out hit keeps things alive for Marcell Ozuna. Here's Marcell Ozuna, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses, ball 1.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Stepping in and ready for another shot.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
He will take strike 3 called. He's got another one. 5 straight strikeouts, and that's the first out of the inning. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive to left. Ozuna is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
First baseman number 35.
Now at the plate, Cody Bellinger. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A ball and no strikes.
2 quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dyson is going to have room out there as he ready for another shot now. Didi Gregorius comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hard hit ball to second. Altuve has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The second baseman, number
Here's
6.
Jonathan Scope now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball one. And this one's too far inside, ball two.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those two early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
The 2-1. Hard on the ground towards short. Gordon is up with it. Throw gets him. Two down. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Kyle Seager.
And that misses low and away, ball one. 2-0.
No strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
The pitcher, number 17.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Just missed with a breaking ball.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Smoke toward the hole, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Gerard Dyson. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Sanchez is retired, and there's 1 away.
The batter, number 28.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
Nolan.
Here comes the first pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a slider.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Now the 2-1 pitch. He's in there for the second strike.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut, and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
That one's in there, and the perfect game will go by the wayside. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Now to the plate. The pitcher, Kyle Schwarber, will get a chance with the runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, D. Gordon. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. This is hit the other way out toward left field. So they do get their...
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Here's George Springer.
Giles. Leading off with a bat.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, that's a
And
ball.
they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. The 1-2 is fastball down below the knees. 2-2 pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And it appears now the dugout has decided to put him on for free, so now the double play perhaps in order here with nobody out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 is outside for a ball.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Trout has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
Number 23.
Digging in to try it again, Marcell Ozuna. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Fly ball out toward left center field. Trout has a read on it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. Digging in once again, Didi Gregorius. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Into the bleachers and gone. Standing in, Jonathan Scope. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there. And it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
He's safe.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit down the line at first. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play. And that'll compound matters even further. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw on to first will finally retire him. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
0-1 the count. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. The 2-1 home. Popped up. Number 17 has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Number 27.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2 is fastball taken high for a ball. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
The right fielder, number 27.
Ready for another chance? Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Dyson's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Gerard Dyson. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Center fielder, Gerard Dyson.
Nope.
And that
Ball
misses
one.
1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 misses
Nope.
for the second ball. The 2-2 popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, George Springer. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Here he comes on 2-0. High pop-up. Sanchez is there. 2 gone. Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time.
Ball 1, no
And
strike.
this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Ball 2.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage
3-0.
situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Down to
Taking
3-1.
all the way, it's 3-1 now. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
The
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ryan Zimmerman.
There's a fastball that just misses ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes.
He's
And
out.
the throw to first is there. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team.
Left fielder.
First delivery to him on the way.
Steve
And he
Rod.
jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Smoked on the ground, left side. And there's one away. Digging in, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
No, that's
And that one stayed too low, apparently. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
In there, 2-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Cody Bellinger goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is... Stepping in, Marcell Ozuna. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Left fielder.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. 1-1 the count. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. The 2-1 misses up and in.
3 balls.
Didi
1 strike.
Gregorius will be next. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th. Brad Hand enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Hit hard towards center.
Brad Hand.
And that's in there. Base hit. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Hit down the third base line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. This one is launched. Look at this. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Digging in, Kyle Seager. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Trout to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So digging in now, Shohei Ohtani. He's 1-for-4 for the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now batting, the center fielder, Gerard.
First offering on its way. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he fans on the barehanded attempt, so that ought to be scored as a bunt single. Here's George Springer. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Springer.
Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double, and maybe a tough break as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Judge is under it. And the inning is over. Here's Nolan Arenado. He doubled his last time through.
Leading off in the bottom of the 9th, third baseman.
First pitch in the
Nolan
at-bat.
Arenado.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Arenado is retired, and there's 1 away. Now to the plate, Kevin Kiermaier will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Lifted the other way out to left center. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
The shortstop,
Here's
number
D.
9.
Gordon now. 0-for-3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Outfield comes way in here. The first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Lays out and he makes a spectacular catch. What a way to end this one. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
Well, you know he wants that one pitch back that led to the lone hit, but it was pretty awesome.
Daytime. Standing in, Gerard Dyson. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch coming, here it is. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Number 23 waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's George Springer. First pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bellinger's under it. 2 gone. Settling in now, Gary Sanchez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Gone! Here's Ryan Zimmerman now.
Batting fourth.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ryan Zimmerman.
And a good effort as he's able to stick with. Digging in, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Turner.
Bounce down the third baseline. Barehanded at his ankles. Just late. He's safe. Almost got him after the great stop, but it's a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the inning. Now the first pitch here from Price. Pitch outside. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. The 1-0 home. Hit out towards second. Scope has it, and that's the first out. So striding in, Wilson Contreras, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Ground ball sent back up the middle, taken in by Gregorius. And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1. Price into his motion. Here comes the first pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Ranging back is Dyson. Still ranging back. Now he scales the wall. Here's Marcelo Zuna, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Here's Didi Gregorius.
Shortstop. Didi
First delivery to him on the way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Jonathan Scope.
Here's the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. The 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side. Here's Brian Dozier now, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Ryan Dozier.
High pop-up. Gregorius over to his right. And that's the first out of the inning. Ready now, Ryan
Batting
Schimpf.
sixth.
He'll get to take his
Third
first cuts
baseman,
here.
Ryan Schimpf.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side.
Oh.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now at the plate,
Batting
number
seventh.
23,
Right
ready to
shortstop.
get his day at the
Number
plate started
23.
right here. Here's a
Ball,
knuckle
that's
curve that
inside.
backs him up a bit. Ball one. Price is ready. 1-0 on its way. Missed with a
2
breaking
balls,
ball.
No strike.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. The 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Springer has a read on it, and the inning is over. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as we are all
Leading
set
off
to
with a
begin the
bat.
third inning in this one.
Third baseman, Kyle
First pitch of the inning
Seager.
is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's a ground ball heading for Smoke over at first base. And he is
On the
out
tag,
on the
you're out.
tag. Now to the
Batting
plate, the pitcher,
Pitcher.
David Price,
David
as he'll get his
Price.
first opportunity in this one. Popped him up. Contreras shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Gerard
The center
Dyson,
fielder,
flied
number
out in his
1,
first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now a
No,
check
that's
swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
And that's in there, 2-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse
Nope,
from a
that's
top-level
inside.
arm like this.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1 pitch. Takes that one for strike 2 on the inside
3
corner.
balls, 2 strikes.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single. Stepping in and ready for another
The
shot,
right fielder,
George
number
Springer.
4.
So far, 0
George
for 1 with a flyout. In the dirt here, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. And
2
there's
balls,
ball
1
2
strike.
now.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Ball even at 2-2. Here's another 2-2. And there's
The
one
count is
well
ball,
above the zone
3-2.
for a ball.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And that'll score the run from second as they jump in front now, 2-1. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Gary Sanchez. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Here it comes, 0-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Paxton is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Into the box now, Joey Gallo. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning.
Joey Gallo.
The cutter runs outside, ball one. The 1-0 home. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit. The pitcher, James Paxton, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Trying to move the runner into scoring position here, but this is a foul ball. Price ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. He's running again. Pitch is high. The throw.
2 strikes.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Again, he's off for second. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Now a bunt attempt here. Zimmerman is up with it. Throw goes to third, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So stepping in, Trey Turner, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And that one just missed outside. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Dyson is right there, 1 down. And in the end, the tag appears to have been a bluff. He's back to second. Ready for another chance? Cody Bellinger. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. And he misses with it, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on.
Meanwhile, now this is hit well down that right field line and gone for a home run. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Smoke. Here's the first pitch to him. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. And the changeup is way low that time. Outside, 2-1.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that 2-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Ozuna will get there. Striding in once again, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. First pitch on its way. And a breaking ball stays outside.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
2-1 now.
I got 2-1 the count.
Two balls and 2 strikes the count to Ryan Zimmerman. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Looking up is Contreras. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Digging in to try it again, Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 1 thus far. High in the air out towards shallow right. Bellinger's under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Didi Gregorius. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Lifted in the air to shallow center field.
In comes Turner.
He gets there, and that's the second out. Stepping up now, Jonathan Schoop. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center.
Turner's on the move.
He's got it. A great running play. Here's Brian Dozier now. He popped out in his first trip. Now the first pitch here from Price.
Ryan Dozier.
And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. On a line, that's a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Batting, third baseman, Ryan Shim.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this will be fouled away. Price ready with the 0-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Ranging back is Dyson. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Standing in, number 23 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Chasing after it is Dyson.
But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there are 2 gone now. So striding in, Joey Gallo. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
A little roller toward the hole. Scooped up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Striding into the box, Kyle.
Leading off with a bat, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Behind 0-2 now. Blowing away with that one. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, David Price. He popped out in his first trip. Ian Desmond is going to come on as a pinch hitter now, so that means we've seen the last of David Price.
Ian Desmond.
Now Desmond swings and hits a high fly ball with some carry on it to deep left field. And gone. An absolute bomb. Digging in and looking for more, Gerard Dyson. A fly out and a single for him so far. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Here's George Springer. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
George Springer.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. On his way to second is Springer. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. He got under one and popped out his last time up. To short, hit hard. Played on the backhand. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is...
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
So here now's the pitcher, James Paxton, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. In there, no balls in his strike. D. Gordon will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first is in time for the first out. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Lays off 1-0.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Liner toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tapped up the first baseline, but it gets foul. On the move again from first. A pitch out. The throw. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. And now he's on the move again for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Popped him up. Sanchez moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. In now, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1.
2-1.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
3 balls and a strike now to Smoke. The 3-1. And it's fouled away. 5th inning here of a tie ball game, 4-4. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. He's set, here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Turner on third. Contreras over at second. Smoke on at first with 2 down. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses
Leading
off the plate. It's ball 1. The 1-0.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Drilled to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Ready once again, Marcell Ozuna. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's Didi Gregorius. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Davis has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Schimpf has a play. 2 down. So coming to the plate, Jonathan Schoop. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Turner going back on it. And he brings it down to end the inning as the ready for another shot now. Ryan Schimpf. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Gone! Striding in, number 23. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Set and the pitch. Low with the splitter, ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
No outs, nobody on. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
A bouncer to the left side. Gregorius is there on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. At the plate, Joey Gallo. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And he takes ball 1. Now the 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Wade Davis. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the seventh.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
A ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Gallo going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Brad Brock. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
Nope.
And that misses for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on.
Ball
2 balls
two.
and no strikes.
2-0. Oh,
3-0 now.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. A swing and a ground ball to third. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Runners on the move for second. A bouncer to the left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. Tag not in time. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
The right fielder, number
Here's
4,
the first pitch to him.
George Springer.
Hit back up the middle. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Ready once again,
Now
Gary
batting,
Sanchez.
catcher.
He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
1-0.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Ball
2-0 now.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
3-0 pitch. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and they've taken the lead here in the 7th. Digging in and looking for more, Ryan Zimmerman. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Hit hard on the ground towards second. The tag, and he is out.
Ladies and gentlemen. Your attention, please. Now pitching.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
With his zombies. Center fielder, Trey Turner.
From the stretch. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Now another 2-2. It's a swinging bunt up the line, but that one rolls foul. The 2-2 one more time. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Back goes Ozuna. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Popped high in the air. Seager over to his left. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. It was a walk in his last trip. Jerry Spamiglia takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. A called strike over the outside corner. Way in front of a great slider that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Right side hit hard. Scope is there. The flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away. Digging in once again, Justin Smoke. It was a walk in his last trip. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
2-2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
On to first, and this will remain. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Left fielder, Marcell.
He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Turner going back to the track. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Didi Gregorius. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Pulled toward right center field. Turner will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1,
and there's
no
a
strikes.
sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is digging in to try it again. Brian Dozier. He was a ground out victim last time up. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this
Ball
one
3.
today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one
That's
here.
a ball. Take your base.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low,
Ball 1,
apparently.
no strikes.
Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Gregorius ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Number 23. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field.
Chasing after it is Dyson.
He can't get to it. This one's down. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Joey Gallo. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Oh, that's just out.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Here's the 1-0.
Ball 2.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? 1 there. On to first as they get the double play. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Brad Hand will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jerry Familia. Andre Dawson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is taken below the zone for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. Here's Gerard Dyson. One away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however.
Inside ball.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. The 1-0 very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Full count, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? The Dozier for 1. On to Smoke, but it's too late as they'll get just the 1. Here's George Springer. There are 2. Roberto Ozuna has been summoned here and will try to keep this one tied heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here's the first pitch. Check swing called strike, 0-1. The 0-1 popped him up. Smoke is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire. Ryan Madsen comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. Jonathan Villar.
Now pinch hitting, Jonathan Villar.
Nope,
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is taken. Strike 1. The 1-1 bounced softly in front of the plate. And there's one gone to start the bottom of the 9th. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Trey Turner. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Dyson is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Now in the box, Cody Bellinger. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. Here's the first pitch. Bellinger's off and running. Inside the throw. Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point. Dylan Betances takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Dozier has it. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ryan Zimmerman. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Here's Marcell Ozuna. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Marcell Ozuna.
The 1-0. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. Now the 2-0. Good breaking ball that time in for a strike. High in the air out to center field. Turner's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Didi Gregorius. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And they take the lead. It's gone.
The second baseman,
First offering on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Hit hard to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first, save. So here's the cleanup hitter, Justin Smoke. He was a ground out victim last time up. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 delivery. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off. Now another 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. Gregorius has it, and a good throw gets him one gone. Now at the plate, Brian Dozier. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the pitch. Grounded to short. And that's the second out. So stepping in, Ryan Schimpf. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Lifted down the line in left. Ozuna on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Standing in, Kyle Schwarber will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Felipe Rivero enters the game here, an inning. Nelson Cruz will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Schimpf stands at second with 2 gone. Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
2-2 the count.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Here's Joey Gallo now. He was a double play victim last time around. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Taken in by Scope. Throw on to first, and here's the third base.
Leading off with a bat. Third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Pitch on the way. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So here now is the pitcher, Felipe Rivero. A textbook sack bunt situation here. Now a bunt attempt here. And he is out on the tag. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Gerard Dyson. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. So digging in now, George Springer. He got under one and popped out his last time up. No balls and 1 strike. See here, the runner. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. The throw to the plate. 1 run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. And he's in there safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Your attention, please. Now pitching, Tony Watson. Now
Drilled on the ground to short. Rodriguez scoops it up over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Ready with the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Turner racing back. And he makes a nice catch on the... Leading off the inning, Tony Watson.
For St. Louis, pitcher Tony Watson.
Outfield comes way in here. The first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Center fielder,
the speedy
7,
Trey Turner digs in now. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Hit the other way out toward right field. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. Stepping in, Cody Bellinger. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Bellinger.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. On to first, and that's your ball game. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. just about ready. At the plate, D. Gordon. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for Iowa, center fielder.
Now the first pitch here from Price.
Gordon.
And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike two. Pitch on the way. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. And this is taken for a called third strike as the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game.
Second here tonight. Second
First
baseman.
delivery to him on the way.
Hard.
Coming over for this is Springer, but he won't have a play. It's a foul ball. Into the stands. He got it. Stepping in, Cody Bellinger.
Right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bases are empty here with two men out. Smoke toward the hole. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that. Now to the plate, Gerard Dyson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for Japan.
Here comes the first pitch.
Center fielder, Gerard.
Laid off as it caught the inside corner. 0-1, here it comes. Just missed with a breaking ball. 1-1, here it comes. Popped him up. Moustakas in foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Schwarber has a play, and that's the first out of the inning. Into the box, George Springer.
Right fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Springer.
Grounded down the third baseline. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Paxton peers in. 1-0 on its way. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ryan Zimmerman, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Low for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Chopped weakly to the left. Moustakas ranges to his left. Throw on to the first baseman, Gonzalez. Leading off the inning, Gary Sanchez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Gary Sanchez.
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Ready now, Kyle Schwarber.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
First pitch on its way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Schwarber absolutely hammers left-handed pitching. There's a lot of pop in his swing for sure, but if there's one criticism of his bat, it's that he doesn't put the ball in play enough in these situations. Seems like hitters like this are more and more common these days. 2-2 the count. The 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he'll just step on first here to take the Shure out. So striding in, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Foul tip into the catcher's glove at strike one.
Hey, great arm action on that changeup right there. You come up to the plate with runners in scoring position.
Here's Bogaerts in the air out to deep left field. And it's gone. Stepping into the box, Adrian Gonzalez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Adrian Gonzalez.
Soft liner to the right side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Marcell Ozuna.
Leading off with a bat, left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line towards center field. Gordon is there, and he has it for the first out. Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. To short, hit hard. Gloved by Bogaerts. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Batting 7.
In now, Jonathan Schoop.
Jonathan Schoop.
Now here's the pitch. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Popped him up. Sanchez waits on it, and that retires the side. Next to hit will be the pitcher, James Paxton. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning.
James Paxton.
Lifted the other way out to left center. There to take it is Gregorius for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, D. Gordon. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. And that is through into right field for a single. Striding in once again, Dalton Harms. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a snap one over to first. Runner back safely. First offering on its way. And there he goes towards second. This is in the air to left field. Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he'll get back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Yet another check on first. And a dive, but he's back in there. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a... Leading off the inning, Kyle Seager. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Third baseman, Kyle
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Now to the plate, the pitcher, David Price. And we'll likely see him square around to bunt. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Gerard Dyson. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home. A bouncer up the middle. Bogarts has it, and there's out number 2. Here's George Springer as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now here's the drive out to right center field. And this is going to find the wall out near the Yankee bullpen. And the tying run is in to score from third. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Gary Sanchez. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
That last at-bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400-plus feet out of the ballpark. So this guy gets some good extension, strong wrist, and this guy's got some terrific bat speed.
Gordon moves over. And that's the third out. Ready for another chance? Cody Bellinger as we begin the top of the fourth.
Right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. Now the first pitch here from Price. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off, and the count runs full.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Hit hard on the ground to second. From his backside, and the throw will get him at first as he threw that one while sitting on his wallet, and there are 2 away.
The third baseman,
Stepping up to the plate, Mike Moustakas. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Springer has a read on it, and the inning is over. At the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Ryan Zimmerman.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that one cut a little too much, a ball and a strike. Hit hard to the right side. Bellinger fields cleanly. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Now a chopper to first. Might only get 1. Reined in. And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. Stepping into the box, Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Gordon coasts under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He topped out in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's in the dirt, and he is in there. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Now it's 2-0.
Wow, not a great...
Now the 2-0. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
That's a
A ball and no strikes. Ozuna on second. Scope at first. 2 out in the inning. That's wide. 2-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Paxton is under it, and the inning is over. At the plate, Xander Bogaerts. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
Xander Bogaerts.
Seager at third. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Here's Adrian now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Zimmerman over to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So here now is the pitcher, James Paxton. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. In there, strike 1.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
Behind 0-2 now. Popped him up. Coming on is Ozuna, and this will land foul.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find
a swing and a miss. Now batting, David Price, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
One ball, 2
1-2.
strikes.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Harms will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
The center fielder,
standing in, Gerard Dyson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
That's
a ball and no strikes. Pitch on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Schwarber will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Number 4, George
Ready to deliver.
Springer.
Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Hit on the ground to third. Moustakas has it. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, digging in and looking for more, D. Gordon. He singled his last time up.
Center fielder, D. Gordon.
Softly hit toward the hole. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Dalton Harms. And with an impressive contact attribute, he's a gold player who's a really tough out. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one. Now the 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Dyson is there, 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cody Bellinger. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base.
And meanwhile now, here's a drive out to right center. And this ball is going to clear the wall. It's a home run. Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. It was a walk in his last trip.
Gary Sanchez.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. A ball and a strike.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Dyson is going to... Ready for another chance. Gary Sanchez.
And catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball here. Raisel Iglesias takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Missed with a slider. The 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field.
He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark.
Here's Marcell Ozuna, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Weak grounder back to the mound. To second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about... Ready for another shot now, Kyle Schwarber. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Kyle Schwarber.
Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. And a breaking ball stays outside.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
The
third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. No hits to this point. Start of that swing a bit too early. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Springer at the track. The wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Digging in to try it again, Xander Bogaerts comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Price ready with the 0-1. Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Bogaerts will head for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Runner at second, 1 away. And stepping in now, the slugging first baseman, Adrian Gonzalez. Couldn't wait back. A swing. And a miss. Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summersgill at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball one. The 1-1 home. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Dexter Fowler will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Dexter Fowler.
Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Here's Didi Gregorius. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
0-1 the count. And he takes strike two. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
The second baseman.
Striding in once again, Jonathan Scope. It was a walk in his last trip. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Doolittle is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
Here comes the first pitch.
Seager.
Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
This game is getting interesting real quick, and the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Bellinger has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. At the plate, Chad Green. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. J.D. Martinez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Martinez.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center, and this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And the runner will score from second. The relay. Throw to third, but he's in there. As 2 score on the play, and we are all tied up. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Gerard Dyson struggled at the top of the lineup in this one. Hitless to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Moustakas moving to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's George Springer.
The right fielder, number 4, George.
Called to the bullpen here is the hard-throwing right-hander Joaquin Benoit gets the assignment. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely...
And we'll have to leave it there. Zach Britton has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Lee Gordon. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Strike 2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Dalton Harms. Hit on the ground out to short. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He went deep last time up.
Ball 1.
And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0.
1, no strikes.
Ripped down the line. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single. So here's the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Wade Davis enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Grounded to third. On to first, and this will remain. Standing in, Gary Sanchez. Last time through was a base hit. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball, 1-0. Back up the middle, scooped up on the backhand. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. Curveball there. This one touching 77 miles an hour. 2 strikes. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
And a fastball just a bit up.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Oh, and he misses it. Around second now and headed for third. Ozuna heads for the plate. And he is out at the... So striding forward now, Kyle Schwarber. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Here's the 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Count is 2-1.
Now the 2-1. A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike 2. The 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the payoff pitch home. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. And time will be called here, as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. And it appears now the dugout has decided to put him on for free, so now the double play perhaps in order here with nobody out. Now a bunt attempt here. This is foul for the first strike. Hamilton at second. Moustakas on at first with nobody out. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1. And misses the bunt attempt, so it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
You have to find a way to get this bunt down right here. Advance the runners, get them into scoring position, second and third. Anything you have to do to execute this bunt needs to be done right here.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Xander Bogaerts becomes the first out in the 9th inning. Out to second for one. Relay to first in time. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's 0-1. Popped him up. Sanchez over to his left. He's got it one away. At the plate, Jonathan Scope. A couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball one.
Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball one. The 1-0 home is a breaking ball that misses off the plate. 2-0 count. The pitch is in there for strike one.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2. Now batting, Kyle Seager. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Right side and right into the shift. Backhanded. Throw on to the first baseman, Gonzalez. Stepping into the box. Brad Miller is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frames. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Here's D. Gordon now. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike one. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Count remains full. And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
The batter.
So digging in now, Dalton Harmon, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Sacrifice attempt here. And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single. Stepping in, Cody Bellinger. He steps in.
Right fielder, Cody.
Felipe Rivero is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Number 6, Billy.
The 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Miller at third. Gordon over at second. Harmon first with no outs. 2-1 to count.
1 strike.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And the go-ahead run stays at third with 1 big out on the scoreboard now. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. When he finds his spot there, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're
1 ball,
looking
2
for it.
strikes to count.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he will look at a called 3rd strike. And that go-ahead run has to stay right where it is at 3rd with 2 away now. Hit on the ground out to short. Gregorius is there. He'll go to Scope at 2nd for the 4th. Roberto Ozuna comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Here's the first pitch to him. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. On the ground to the left side. Moustakas is there. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's Gerard Dyson. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Hit hard down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hamilton is under it. 2 down. Here's George Springer. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Skied into straightaway right. Bellinger's under it. And the inning is over. Ready once again, Mike Moustakas, and he'll be the one to get the 11th underway. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Ready for another chance? Xander Bogaerts. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gregorius is calling for it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Here's Adrian now, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Missed with a slider.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first in plenty of time. Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 pitch. A called strike over the outside corner. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top.